Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making this beautiful and gorgeous dress. For this style, from the picture it looks like a terracotta, but my client gave me just 3 years, so I don't know if we are going to be able to get that length. However, whatever length we can get, we're going to make do with it. Okay, so for this style today, like I said, I'm using 3 years of this African print fabric. I've already made some cover buttons in the market. I'm going to be using to decorate the center front. I have my zipper here, matching thread, and I'm going to be using black up and my interfacing. This is hairstay, while this is soft paper stay. So let's get into it. They will be joining the center front. Okay, there will be center front joining. So it is open here. I'm drafting the front first. It's going to be a shoulder princess dart. There will be no seam line on the waistline. There'll be no waist cut, Abby. We call it half cut. There'll be no half cut. Okay, so it's just going to be straight all the way down. Like this. Can you see? Then the next thing, since I said there will be joining in front, I'm going to be using 1 inch for that. So I will measure 1 inch from the starting point of my fabric, and I'm going to roll it all the way down to the hemline. Feel free to ignore this step. You can place your fabric on fold if you don't want the joining in front. It's because I'm going to be slitting the center front, hence the reason for this joining. Okay, so otherwise it's not necessary. Measurement. So first I'm going to measure down the length of the armhole using 9 for the armhole. Then the nipple point, our nipple point is 13, the underbust is 17, the waist length is 18, then the hip line, I'm using 26 inches for hip line. Then our gownie is gowning is 38, and then the length of the gown I'm making is 50. Then I'm going to extend all these lines. Don't get confused, I'll go over it again. Because this is lining, I'm not adding seam allowance at the lower part. Okay, so let's go over this again. This is the starting point line, which is going to serve as the shoulder. This is the length of the armhole. This is the nipple point, the under bust, the waist length, the hip line, the gownie, and the length of the gown. Okay, so the next thing is to input all our horizontal measurement. This is our circumference measurement. So first, all my measurements will start from this line. Don't forget, this is going to be the starting point line for all the horizontal measurements. So first, I'm going to measure our shoulder. My client shoulder is 16.5. So if I divide that by 2, that will be 8.25. So I'm going to place 8.25. But because it's going to be a puff sleeve, I'm not going to be using that 8.25. A puff sleeve is supposed to stay exactly at the shoulder, not anywhere outside that. So I'm going to be using exactly 8 inches for this because it is a puff sleeve. So roll that same 8 inches here and connect it together. Next, I'm going to input a bust circumference divided by 4 here on the chest line, right? Our bust measurement is 42. 42 divided by 4, that will be 10.5. So I'm going to measure 10.5 here. 10.5. Then I'll come to the waistline. You can see I jumped the nipple points and the underbust. So I'll come to the waistline. I'm going to import our waist circumference divided by 4. Our waist circumference is 33. Divided by 4, that will be 8.25. So I'll put the 8.25 here. Then I'll come to the hip line. I'm going to put the hip circumference divided by 4. The hip is 48 divided by 4. That will be 12. So I'll put the 12 here. So because this is going to be pencil, so whatever I have here, I'm going to minus 1 and I'll put it at the knee. Then whatever I have here again, I'll minus 2. I'll put it at the hemline. Hope it's clear. So here now I have 12 minus 1, that will be 11. So I'll put 11 here. You can make it more pencil if you want. Depends on your preference, okay? So at the knee line, at the M line, I'm going to measure whatever I have here, I'll subtract 2 and I'll put it there. So here I have 12 minus 2, that will be 10. So I'll put 10 here. Yeah. Then I'm going to connect all these points together. C shape. C shape. Okay. So this is what we have. This is our basic measurement. So the next is to input our data. So I'm going to switch the color of my chalk. Next I'm going to do now is to input our dart. Like I said, we're going to be having a shoulder princess dart. So I'll come to the nipple point line. This is my client's nipple point line. At this line, don't forget to all the measurements is starting from here, from this line. But if yours is not going to have joining in front, let this place be on fold. So this line is not going to be necessary. Do you understand? So you just start from your folded edge. Okay, so from this line, I'm going to import our nipple to nipple distance divided by 2. Our nipple to nipple distance is 8 inches. If I divide that by 2, that will be 4. But because we are drafting directly on our fabric, I'm going to add half inch to it for my seam allowance. That's going to be 4.5. I'll put the 4.5 here, this way, and I'll roll it all the way down. Okay. Then I'll come to this place. I'm going to measure 3 inches, 3 inches this way before we start. Then I'll measure 1 inch so that we can slant the shoulder first. Okay. Let's slant the shoulder. So this shoulder slant, make sure you just extend it. Let it just go like that, Extend it like that. Can you see? So the next thing you have to do, don't forget, so that you don't forget later on, add your half inch seam allowance to this line that you'll be using to join the shoulder later on. Okay. Okay, so the next thing is to put our dart. So starting from this line, you measure the nipple to nipple distance divided by 2. So our nipple to nipple distance is 8 inches divided by 2, that will be 4. But because we're drafting directly on our fabric, you add half inch to that for your seam allowance. So that will be 4.5. You put the 4.5 right here. And you're going to roll it straight down. Okay. Then you come to the shoulder here. We already have 3 inches here. Forget this 3 inches. Come to this distance, the remaining one on the shoulder here. You divide it into 2. Just divide it into 2. Okay, the midpoint this way. So you connect it to the nipple point and then straight down to the hemline. Straight to the hem line. So the next thing now, we take our dart. So we come to your under bust line. This is my under bust line right here. At this side of the line, I'm going to take half inch. And at this other side, I'm taking 2.2, 2.25. Okay. All our dart is going to stop, supposed to stop 2 inches above the hip line, but because this is bustier, so I'm stopping 1 inch above the hip line so that we can be able to blend it very well. So it's going to be like this. Can you see? Like this. So the next is for you to connect from the underbust to the nipple point line, okay? So from here, just connect it this way. And then from this side, use the curved part of your ruler to connect it. Can you see? Like this. Next, I'm going to be taking my dart. So you can decide to share your dart and come this way from here. You take 1.5 here, 1.5 here, or you can decide to have the whole 3 inches here. Depends on what you want. So for this class, I'm going to be having the whole 3 inches here. So I'm taking 3 inches dart here. So from here, I'm going to connect it to the nipple point line this way. Do you get? Make sure this part here is rounded. Is it clear? So this here is our dart. If you like I said, you can take 1.5 at this side of the line, and then at this side of the line again, you take 1.5, or you can even have this O3 that we have here. You can decide to have it here. So it comes this way. So it depends on the style you are looking out for. All right, so this is our dart. Our dart is ready. So, but you know, our shoulder is gone now. 3 inches is gone out of our shoulder. So you need to replace this 3 inches back to this line. Okay, you need to replace the 3 inches back. And when you are replacing, you are going to be adding extra half inch to it that you'll be using to join it. So here we have 3 inches. So place your 3 inches here. Here, this is 1. So if you add half, that will be 1.5. You put it here. You know, this is our initial this is the initial armhole. This white chalk right here is the initial armhole. So this is 3. I've replaced the 3 with half inch. Okay, so that's 3.5. 3.5 from this line. This is 3.5 from this your white chalk. That's where you are replacing your shoulder. So from here again, this is the dart that passed through here. Here all together is 1. So from this line, you replace the 1 with half inch. So you put it right there. So this, let me highlight this with yellow chalk. So this yellow chalk now is the new armhole. This is the new armhole. Okay. Don't forget, you need to locate the mid armhole so that you can come in by half inch. Come in by half inch, blend it back here, then you get your cuff. Okay, but because the shoulder slope here, you know, usually it's supposed to be 1 inch, and now we have 1.75, so we have extra 0.75. So you have to come down from the chest line, by that same amount, so that your armhole, if your armhole is coming, it's coming this way. Okay, so this is the new armhole line. Don't forget to replace all your darts, and then you had your same allowance. So this point here now is the new chest line. This is the new chest line. Hope it's clear. So here you put the darts that pass through here. Here we have 1. So you add it to the white chalk. You know, we already have our exact measurement here. So make sure you replace your darts this way. And then you had your same allowance. I usually use 2.5, so I'll put the 2.5 right here. So I'll come to the waistline. I'll input the dart that passed through here. On my waistline, I have 2.2. I'm going to put the 2.2 there. Again, with my same allowance. Okay. Then I'll come to the hip line. No dart is passing through there, so you're not replacing any dart, but you put your same allowance. And then put your same allowance at the hem line also. Just put your seam allowance at every point and you're good. And that's it. Our pattern is ready. Next is just to place it on our fabric and cut it out. You can decide to cut the neckline line now, or you can decide to join the panels first before you cut the neckline. But since the width of my neckline is going to be 4 inches, which is okay here, so I'll just put the neckline using 4 inches for the neck width, and the neck depth is going to be the neck depth is really high from the picture, so we'll do 3.75. So 4 by 3.75. So we're going to place this on our Ankara fabric and just cut it out. So I'm done cutting, you can see. So you can take off the neckline, your darts. Don't forget to notch your underbust. This is what we have. I added my seam allowance to the down part on the Ankara fabric. You can see it, 2.5 inches. So we are done. All done and ready. So from the good side, you have this. Can you see? Nice and beautiful. See our slits? Neatly done. Can you see the slits? Neatly done. Okay. Hey, see the back. See the back. See the ass. She go right now when she see the cash. Thank you. I like it. Thank you so much.